in Standing Rock. I went there, and as I drove, I just felt more and more humble as I got there. And I kept asking myself, like, what am I doing going to North Dakota right now when Spectra's going under the Hudson? Like, why am I leaving? Why am I driving farther away? What is it that I'm going to do when I get there? And where is my little drop in the bucket going to land? And what's it going to do? And what am I bringing here? And the closer I got, the more humble I got, and the more humble I got. And I said, okay, well, I'm going to document all these people's plights, because I know that I'm not the only one coming from a front line. I'm going to document these stories. I'm going to meet people from tribal nations all over the country, all over the world, and I'm going to document those stories. No. When I got there, it was not about documenting a story, and it wasn't about bringing my story there or our story there. I brought all of your hearts there, I did. And I brought water from the Catskills that I blended with the water in Cannonball River. Wow, I met incredible people, and every one of them did come from a front line, and they were praying. Every day. They were praying every hour, every minute. Everyone was praying, even those who came and they were posturing, or those who came as tourists, or those who came, everyone was reminded to pray. And so to come back here and land here with all of you, across the street from Mr. Cuomo's house, praying, is the best place I could land, because it's not easy coming back to this flat-walled world. There's a lot more pipelines being revealed than that one black snake carrying crude, than the one fracked gas 42-inch pipeline going under the Hudson right now and right next to Indian Point. There are pipelines of colonization that are ravaging Native communities across this planet. There's a pipeline to prison. There's a pipeline to... Each one feeds the next. I could talk for hours. There's a pipeline to Christian indoctrination and whitewashing of these people, of their culture, of their language, still today. There is a pipeline to suicide. There is more young people committing suicide in Native communities than we could imagine, because they don't have a future to look forward to. They're looking at this future we're all fighting for. They can't even believe, many of them, that there is one to fight for. And so what's happening in these communities, I sat with Arva Looking Horse and I said, I was asked to bring some human rights stories for the UN. What should I share? Who should I speak to? Where should I go? And this great spiritual leader said, I mean, I guess you could talk to my sister. I said, you know what though, in my gut, I'm feeling the youth. I'm feeling the young people. I see that we've left them and we're leaving them a mess. And he perked up, and he and his wife both said, you know, we should be talking about what's happening to our young people. While we're talking about this pipeline, we should be talking about what's happening